On July 25th, 2022, VRChat made a tweet that would instantly solidify their growing negative reputation as irresponsible, uncaring, and disconnected from their community. The social platform may not have died overnight in numbers, but to many people, this tweet single-handedly killed the hope that many previously still had in positive changes for the dev team. Let's look into why this is the case, how we got here, and what exactly it was that made VRChat die in the eyes of the community. In order to understand why this tweet was so significant, we need to set the stage and how we got to this point. VRChat initially released all the way back in 2014 and came to Steam on February 1st, 2017. It's had a lot of time to grow as a platform and mature, nowadays frequenting 20,000 to 40,000 consecutive players on Steam at any given time, which doesn't even include other platforms like Quest and the Mixed Reality Portal. VRChat's growth over the years was mostly organic, with occasional memes like Ugandan Knuckles providing a large boost in the player count and hype surrounding the game. It has received relatively frequent updates, but rarely received anything major in terms of gameplay, accessibility, or menuing. This is where mods came in. The modding scene for VRChat mostly started in late 2017 and early 2018 with VRC Melonloader, which later was renamed to just Melonloader. VRChat's modding scene started off slow, but quickly grew into a major part of the game's culture and community. Although many casual players usually do not use mods, anyone that plays frequently usually uses mods of some sort, such as SteamVR-based mods like OVR Advanced Settings that allow you to fix and move your playspace, or mods through Melonloader that allow updates to menuing, improvements to full-body tracking through mods like IK tweaks, as well as mods that make minor tweaks to movement, allow personal mirrors across avatars, and many more quality-of-life things. Perhaps more significantly, some mods like VRCCC allow users who are hard of hearing to watch movies with their friends in movie worlds with subtitles, and there are some mods that aid in preventing photosensitive epilepsy, menuing for people with vision or text reading disabilities, and much more. There are also some mods that aid in enhancing performance of the game for lower-end PCs. Mods are not just a means of improving the experience for many users, but are in fact a necessity to play the game at all. What I neglected to mention were the bad guys, a small minority of players that will use mods to aid in stealing other people's private avatars and crashing games. This is what VRChat wanted to handle here. The main reason all of the aforementioned mods exist at all is because the VRChat devs never showed an interest in adding them, so people did on their own terms. But this would all change on July 25th, 2022, when a tweet that would become instantly infamous was made. In the next VRChat update, we're implementing the first of several new features focused on making VRChat a better and safer place to hang out. This includes our implementation of easy AntiCheat and secure instances. Check out our blog post to learn more. The blog post effectively laid out that the team was going to add easy AntiCheat into VRChat with the express purpose of removing modded clients from the game, citing malicious client modifications. However, it is worth mentioning that both of the aforementioned bad actor problems I discussed are completely possible to do without even modifying the VRChat client at all, as avatars can be stolen from a file cache and crashing can be done via avatars and audio exploits. They also cite that modded clients have stolen user account information, and by implementing an anti-cheat, this problem may be solved, among other minor issues. The problem here is VRChat's apparent ignorance to the fact that easy anti-cheat does not solve any of these problems. Even if modders were the main culprit behind crashing and avatar hijacking, it was proven in the beta and on day 1 that easy anti-cheat effectively does nothing to stop bad actors. This has also been demonstrated in various other games with EAC, such as Apex Legends, which also had rampant cheating problems despite the supposed industry-leading anti-cheat being at the forefront of protection. So, to summarize it, VRChat effectively wanted to add an anti-cheat to up account and game security that doesn't actually address the main problems they cite, and it removes mods that help with quality of life, accessibility for people with disabilities, optimization, and in some cases, even just funner experimentation. On top of this, EAC was found to crash users' systems right away and as much as halved performance for some users. Pretty impressive for a game infamous for being as well optimized as a 2002 build of Half-Life 2. And well, the community did not respond to this positively at all. Now, VRChat did respond to all of the feedback they received in a blog post 3 days later. They said that they're working on small quality of life improvements and accessibility via talking to creators, and will have a whole bunch of new features in the game by the end of next week relative to when the tweet went out. It's a good thing to see because the game is finally seeing some quality of life improvements people wanted to see for years, but it shouldn't have taken a massive controversy that involved people losing data, doxing, crashing, and a loss of some people being able to play the game at all to get here. To many people, this announcement was just too little, too late. Personally, I do think that it's a step in the right direction, and I hope VRChat can turn things around, but I've also moved to trying out Chill Out VR, which has seen a big boom of players in the light of this situation, and Neos, which is not as user-friendly, but is very well featured. VRChat died on July 25th, 2022. The devs are doing their best to revive it, and I'm very interested to see where it goes from here. Oh man, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this, consider joining my Discord server or becoming a patron for as little as $4 per month at floatplane.com/channel/ivycomb. I do this as my full-time job, and it helps out a lot in putting out new content every single week. Consider subscribing so we can hit 100K before the end of the year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.